Welcome to the Mindstorm Productions podcast with your hosts, Mindstorm and Auntie Ange.
Hello everybody.
Hello everyone. How are we all?
Auntie Ange's true form has come out.
No, that was last week, Doc. This is my nap.
Oh,
this
yeah.
Is not, this is me with makeup on. Where last week it was all black, wasn't it? So yes. Look,
Auntie Ange's
what they did on
blackface.
Monday. And if you don't guess by my voice, I am ill.
Auntie Ange's ill again.
I broke down in a vicious cold yesterday. It started coming Friday. Saturday it felt really worse, and of course I had eucalyptus. So I didn't know if anybody felt there was a strange atmosphere yesterday. Do tell. But I came out of the shop, so the lights aren't very nice. I felt really like I was going to pass out. I felt spaced out. And I just thought, oh, so I don't know if it's my oil, because I put some on my cotton bud.
Yeah.
I'll put it under my bra. So I got the old whiff of eucalyptus, but I had it for ages. So I don't think that spaced me out. Something in the atmosphere. But, oh, I felt so poorly when I got back from the shops. To put it, I crashed out on the sofa, but yeah. Oh, hello everybody. This is what they did on Monday. My house was like Piccadilly Circus. We had an American lad come round.
Yeah.
And oh, Emily, when she turned up last week, just come off our podcast, going down the stairs, she knocks on the door and I opened it up and she went, oh! Which is quite funny.
Need to direct one of your movies? Hit me up.
Oh,
Hey,
will do,
well,
hopefully.
you can direct movies here.
And
under Mindstorm Productions.
so yeah, she had a little spook by my face last week. I wrecked my orange flannel. It's not ready, my orange flannels. It's orange with
It's
a
my
black.
orange flannel.
Yeah, it's got all black makeup on it. Even though I put it through the washed it and put it through the wash, it's still there. So yeah.
Ruined my gorgeously orange
Yeah,
stuff.
but I'll soon bring it up really nice. So yeah, so that's what Mindstorm did. I had a big massive one once. Can you remember putting it on your head?
That needs thrown out
It
real
needs thrown
soon.
out. I know, I had to throw out because I got round to it. And then I thrown out the inside because I ain't got round to making pumpkin soup.
pie or soup.
Yeah, so I got another pumpkin for 10p because I was going. Look, disgusted.
Fluffy. Oh, look at that.
I know.
Oh, that's got to
straight
go.
in the bin. So they've got to go in the bin. I wanted to throw them in the round by us. We've got like an off-cut where the wild animals live, and I was just going to heave it over a fence for them.
I think it would make them sick.
They will now.
So yeah, what is it? Was it Monday?
Ready for the next one?
Yeah, hang on. So yeah, me and Emily did pumpkin carving on Monday, and it was her first time carving a pumpkin. She did Mike Wazowski. Mike Wazowski.
Yes, America. Yeah, we had American boy knocked on our door, and we weren't sure if we digged him because I didn't put much out. Dex, because normally my house goes to town with Dex, and I haven't.
We just haven't really had the time.
Well, we're still half boxed up on it because we were
That
supposed
too,
to move out, weren't we? And
Time as well. Rob says, can't think of a good script for pumpkin though.
I will move here so people can see. Because last week I got moaned at, didn't I?
Script
there you
for
go.
pumpkin. You got a rough idea for pumpkin story?
No. Not yet. I'll sort of sunk out later. So yeah.
Simpsons did something with a pumpkin
Did they?
for one of their Halloween horror things. Caino!
Surprise!
Yeah, they did it where I think like he comes along as a magical pumpkin and then realizes everybody cuts him out and eats bits off him and stuff, and the pumpkin then starts attacking everybody and eating everyone.
Oh, that's in Simpsons.
Yeah.
I'll have to have a look at that.
What have you
Not
missed?
a lot.
We're just showing the pumpkins that me and Emily made for Halloween.
I covered it in my face.
We might actually get it done just on time because we did it on the day of Halloween and we only had like a couple hours left.
Well, not long after you finished, the trick-or-treaters started turning up. But this time I put the candle inside a glass because every time we put the candles up where I am, because one's on a slight hill, they get blown out.
The Great Pumpkin. Oh, that must be what, because Simpsons they do the Halloween things based on references. So it must have, there you go. the Peanuts comic strip. So that could have been what it was.
Well, they did a Halloween theme, didn't they, every year? Well, so did Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Oh, we shouldn't really say that because we might not get thingy. They do a Halloween special, don't they? What do they call it now in Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
I don't know, the Halloween heist or something.
Heist, that's it, the heist. And that's always around the Halloween scenario, isn't it? I really enjoyed that. And one episode where he's obviously with Amy. If you haven't watched it, I'm so sorry. But it is worth watching. Last season isn't, but the seasons before. Because they've tackled all the issues anyway. And he wakes up next to Amy, doesn't he? And Amy's winding him up. He's winding Amy up. And then the captain's there in the chair.
Yeah, that scene.
Oh, that's quite good. I like the captain in it because he's so dry. His personality is so dry. It's like, can't you tell? I'm smiling.
Well, I'm happy, can't you tell?
Yeah.
She does have a
Yes, that you know.
you should know, Paul.
I know, he was winding up here. He says, I'm gonna go on for 10 minutes to aggravate you. I mean,
Pumpkin's also good for firing off in catapults.
That's a good idea, actually. I quite like that.
Next year's video.
I've just seen a clip of an English copper being chased by kids dressed up in Halloween throwing eggs at them.
Caino.
I'm not repeating that one. We will be taken off air.
Don't
quickly.
ask why I know. Caino's naughty.
Oh dear. Yeah, no, we're not going to say anything on that one. We will be taken off air on that one. Oh dear. Oh, that's naughty. Some idiots would take it serious, but...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, my house was like Piccadilly Circus. I even said to Emily, before you sit down, check before anybody else comes, because I pop my head out like this and check, and it's clear, then I know I've got a 5-minute gap. And then, just as she was about to walk in the lounge, I said, you didn't, door knocked on, went, you didn't check, did you? She is so naive, it's so sweet.
Bath bombs, what do you think I meant?
Oh, yeah. They fizz away, don't they?
Yeah, you drop a pumpkin in the bath and suddenly just...
You come out orange. You don't need self-tanning then, would you?
Pumpkin bath bomb.
That'll happen next year. I got a skeleton one.
That's classified. We had bonfire night yesterday. Well, I didn't really hear any fireworks, to be honest.
Yeah, you're supposed to put backgrounds of a few sparkles.
I was, but I didn't have enough time. I've overslept today because...
Do little fires going off rockets and yeah. Do.
I should try and do it for New Year's. I changed from calling things pumpkin flavoured because it was unbearable. Now it's pumpkin spice flavoured.
Be. Yeah, I've been in the sea today because I never got around to cooking them, and they should have
You
been.
haven't got around to doing anything really. Just too busy.
Not really, just time goes, doesn't it?
That
you
too.
sit there and...
Days are too short. Yeah, I've had a bit of an oversleep every night because last night I was trying to fix a problem I had. So my art program, I use Paint Tool Sai, by the way, if I pronounce that right. Never saw any fireworks last night, but when I went out for some food, I could smell the... Oh, how about that? Yeah, I didn't hear any, so...
I think they're trying to do silent ones, aren't they? Because of the animals now.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, so... a couple of days ago, my art program decided to not open for some reason. You click on it, it wouldn't open, don't know why. Screw the animals. Caino. Bestiality. What's dated a bird who looked like a pumpkin?
Did you now?
No, not what I meant. woke fireworks. Oh, that's funny. Anyway, my art program. It wasn't opening for some reason. Couldn't figure out why. Eventually found out there's a file in there. There's a fly here. There's a file in it that is called settings.ssd, and that was the culprit. It was corrupted. So if you take it out, you can open the program and it will just create a new fixed settings file. But that settings file had all of my custom settings I made on the program, as it turned out. So
getting stroppy because you brought the mic to him.
So my colour palette that's been built up over the years, the custom brushes that I've worked on over the years, and all the hotkeys to run everything that I built up over the years, it got wiped out, and I was so sad. Yeah, I tried restarting it. It was just a corrupt file, and I had to remove it. So I was very, very unhappy about that, and I spent last night recreating my colour palette, recreating the brushes as best as I can, re-adding all the button settings that I had for it. So fun.
I can't wait to speak to Evans. I want to know who's this pumpkin bird. I'm quite interested in that.
Oh, you'll have a fun call later this evening then.
Yeah.
Silent fireworks. Try restarting 4 to 5 times. The file was busted. That's it. You know what settings you're missing when you try to use a keybind that doesn't work? Yeah, basically, yeah. I'll find out as I go along. But so far, I've because if any of you seen my live streams or whatever, you'll see like this little color palette on the side that I use. Call the creative paint. I wish. Yeah, there's a little colour palette on the side, and that's what I used to also select colours, and I recently updated, because I saved a screenshot years ago, so if I needed to I can re-update. But I also kind of updated the colours lately for some of my characters, but luckily I can just go back to some old artworks and take that. And then I had to watch some of my old live streams. I had to check back my old live streams to see what my brush settings were. So when I selected brush and what the settings were, because I couldn't find the ones I had.
Orange.
Yeah. Your colour scheme can't be hard. Your colour is literally just orange and black.
Do you know what I was thinking? Could you imagine if we had one of them trolls on here that kept throwing us abuse? We'd be sitting here laughing our heads off, giving it them back, wouldn't we?
Do you need Bill Gates' phone number in case it happens again? Just hit him up, be like, yeah, the program's done it again. I need a fix. Speaking of fixes, actually, I'm actually going to do an update about this soon on my vlogs channel. But my Stream Deck, there's been a bit of a back and forth I've had with support because of a specific issue with it. One of the reasons why I bought it wasn't working, and I had to use a workaround for the time being. But they've sent me something to fix that issue, so now my problem is sorted. Mm-hmm. And yeah, so that's good. I'll do more details in my mini vlogs. And if you've looked at my mini vlogs recently, I've got a new controller. Finally, after my complaining on stuff. Right, let's have a look at the chat.
Says, I'm not going to
tell you. Have fun with that. I hear he's good with computers. We just golf together. Fair enough. You know, I can't help but notice that 4 people are watching and 3 people have liked it. This is unacceptable.
Yeah,
isn't it, Auntie
4
Ange?
likes.
There's 5 people now and 2 likes.
6 views now.
No, see that there? Concurrent
right.
viewers, yeah. There's 5 and only 2? There should be 5 likes right now. If you haven't liked the video,
Way too many likes.
I swear down, I will find you. No, it's not. It's never enough. I will find you. I will find you.
No, you will not. You never leave your bloody room.
Shh! They don't need to know that.
Unless
Down to 1.
I reckon it's Caino go on loads of little streams, like, and then he comes off and then he goes.
Takes a watch.
Oh
No! Don't do this to me.
I tell you, I haven't been on lately. Bad boy Nick.
Nick.
No,
Been missing a lot of people that haven't showed up lately. We've missed everybody. We're missing you all.
Since we've come off Facebook.
Yeah, especially since we've come off Facebook. That has not done me any favours.
Oh, life's a bitch, innit? And then you have a mother who's one.
No comment.
Beautiful, intelligent, tantalising, clever, hottie.
Yeah, you like that comeback, don't you?
I do want to go, you're a bitch. Okay, thank you very much. Beautiful, intelligent, tantalising, clever, hottie. So.
Yeah, is there any particular things you want to talk about for this week besides being ill?
The only thing I saw, again, I know this is a third cold within 2 months, and I was really poorly in May, wasn't I? The only thing I saw the other day, somebody was asking on Facebook, I think it was Facebook, that they need, has anybody got a cage going because their cat's going to have kittens and they want a cage to put the cat in. And I thought that's kind of cruel in a way. So I put underneath going, why don't you do the old fashioned way? Get a cardboard box so the poor mother can come and go when it suits and not be caged in with her babies. Yeah, because at the end of the day, we women, when we go for a whittle and the kids are going, Mum, 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 or you try and have a bath in peace, it's like, Mum. No, you could imagine 2 days later, the mother wants going, oh God, get off me nipples again, kittens, and I need to get out of the box. You know what I mean? Yeah, but no, you want to put her in a cage so she can't get out and leave the kittens. That's quite selfish.
Caino says, such a shame the creator doesn't see the dislikes until after the stream. You know what that means?
What's that mean?
He's disliked the video.
Oh no.
How
Hello,
dare
bad boy
you?
Nick. Hope you're doing well. I have seen a clip on your comment. I was going to put under there going, well, I'm dying with a cold, but I couldn't be bothered to type under anything if I could help it.
Rob says, I don't have the required 8 books to even be here because the title $8 to verify.
Oh yeah, but yeah, you said you were going to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I thought that poor bloody kitten, how many of these stupid selfish animal owners have put the mother kitten in with them the dog cages, and the poor mum can't get out just to get a 5-minute breather from screaming, meow, 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 meow. Do you remember princess kittens? They bloody overgrown her, didn't they?
Yeah.
And they weren't very old. Oh, princess, she's a tiny cat. You would have seen a couple of weeks ago, I'm sitting on Minnie on the podcast, if I'd gone really nervous. And she had 3 kittens. And they all looked like the cats, because we had Princess, which is black and white, looks like the Felix cat. Then we had Spooks, that's black and white. And then we had Smokey, was grey with a little bit of white. And all her kittens, 3 of her kittens come out exactly looking like them, didn't they?
Except for the one black one, just pitch black.
What's that pitch black? It had a little bit of white.
So, yeah, the little black and white one,
Yeah, but
grey and white one, and a just straight up black one.
I thought it got a little bit of white.
Not
Because
really.
it reminded me of Spooks.
Pitybug says, come to my region so you can find me, or fight me. I'm wondering if you made a typo or not. Caino says, come to Bagpipe Land and fight me.
Scotland. I like Scotland.
Rob says, over here in Hollywood, we're having an election. One where people vote, not like over there where they play musical leaders.
Yeah. Instead of, well, you know, when you're at a party, I don't know if you do it over there, you have musical chairs.
That's a
Yeah,
joke.
yeah, I know. Well, I was his musical prime minister. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I'm agreeing with him.
I know, you didn't have to explain
But
the joke.
then we've got the other one. What's the doors that go round?
Merry-go-round.
No, the doors, not the ride. And they go round and a bit like that.
Oh, the rotating doors or whatever.
Yeah. We've got that going on. Oh, I know.
Ken says, all I'm saying, human and cat mothers have it easy.
So, anyway, on that note, I'm not going to answer. So, yes,
Many spider mothers get consumed by their children.
True. Oh, well, our white guinea pig ate hers, didn't she? Yeah, I went in and saw loads of dead guinea pigs one day, and I could have killed the guinea pig. Didn't, but it just made me so cross. Yes, because in America, I wonder how it's going. I've heard that some places aren't gone pleasant with the voting. I haven't looked into it today.
I think Brazil's going hectic at the moment.
Brazil's going mad, aren't they? Because I don't want whoever's in charge. They're really going to town. Because I don't want him in charge.
The whole world's gone crazy.
It has. In London, actually, last couple of days, they have been protesting for a demand of an election. So we were supposed to have one in May, but they're demanding one now. because they're not happy with the Prime Minister we've got him. I only caught that on a glimpse on one of the medias because we don't normally do. We're like everybody else, to get proper news you have to do social media, not your media.
I'm always curious to see what happens next.
Yeah, but I haven't heard any more. I haven't researched any more into what's going on with all the places around the world. But I did hear, could be wrong, that there's been a bit of a hiccup in America with some places.
The world's always been crazy.
Put me right if I'm wrong on that one, please. Cause,
there you go. Caino says, world's always been crazy. It's just more clear now. That information's shown it. Yeah, true.
Well, I think it's just gone berserk over the last 2000. I mean, we all know, we've always been told knowledge what's going on. But I think I do
feel like extremes have picked up more, though. Like, you've always had, like, the groups of, like, extreme nut jobs that do things. But I feel like the extremes have really picked up from everybody lately. It's gotten really bad.
Yes, and then you deal with us once.
Then you deal with
you
us.
Lucky devils. you are lucky. But yeah, I think it's gone a bit mad out there. But then there used to be a stage in life, didn't there? If you disagreed with somebody, or you had, because I always say never talk about politics, hence why we don't really do it, or religion.
At least try to avoid it.
Oh, we tiptoe round it, don't we?
I know there's so many absolute mad people who believe the Earth is round. Crazy, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. They're not jobs. And so we kind of tiptoe around it, but they always say never talk. When I was in the working by the bar in my younger days, they said don't talk about politics and never religion. But I've always tiptoed around everything when the topics do come up. I've always give two sides of a story, so I've always come out okay. And then a lot of people are like, how can you get away talking to that person like that? Because they normally get really, really nasty. And I go, what's the way you address things sometimes? When I also worked behind the bar, it was called the Prince of Wales. I mean, shame all the pubs are going, but then that's what the government wants, to get rid of all the pubs as well. You just have a little horse show. So this would be like the nice lounge, and then the board would then be the bar. So obviously the main people have to go through the door, but we have a horse show to walk around. And there's always this grumpy group. And one of the barmaids says to me, she goes, good luck to ever get conversations or a drink out of them, because they don't do anything like that. Well, I used to have conversations with them, and used to always buy me a drink. I had a right joke with them. I think that's why I got sacked, because I got on well with the locals, because the landladies are terrible to work for. They are terrible. If they got the green-eyed monster because the bloke's making a bit more fuss over you, they friggin' sack you. They're terrible, women are, for work for. They are really, And yeah, because the barmaid got rid of the landlady, got rid of me, got her husband to get rid of me.
Caino says, I always say I don't care about politics, and I don't know if God exists or not, and it's not my problem either way, so F off. You know, I don't know if you were here or not, but me and Emily were driving into the estate, and then, and like we saw these people walking house to house. It's like, the religion people are coming around.
I know. Did anybody miss the Jobos knocking on your door when COVID was about? They didn't come knocking on your door. It was great, wasn't it? And I got in the car not so long ago, and they were knocking on the door, and I just sat there waiting for when you looked, and then you answered it. I was like,
so
that's so funny.
Because a long time ago, I used to be non-stop harassed by Mormons. I was too polite to just straight up say no at the time, so they wouldn't leave me alone. Now it's a bit different. So these people came along, like, you know, knock on the door, and it's like, that's right, I got it. So I opened the door before they even had a chance to say anything. I was like, is this about religion? They're like, yes. It's like, we're not interested. Yeah, and they're like, oh, and stuff. Like, are you sure? And it's like, yep, not even slightly. And so, like they tried to get that little finisher in to see if they could convince me the last bit, and then they left, and it was like, bye-bye. It was that simple. It's just, don't care. Goodbye. Religion, people bothering at your door. Just get Princess, the lovable pit bull.
Oh, bless.
I'm pretty sure your unelected leader pushing for centralised currency would never abuse it. Oh, yeah. God, no, I don't think anybody likes him.
No, it's all.
You try to tax mileage. You drive, you get taxed on the mileage you travel. Also good for deterring local toddlers. Princess the Pitbull.
I'm gonna have to see who Princess the Pitbull is.
It's just a joke. The Pitbulls, you know.
Oh.
Pitbulls. You know, you usually call them something funny like Princess or whatever.
I mean, Audrey Drake, years ago when we first had Lucky, and we said, could you imagine you walking the dog and, you know, you going, oh, come here, and this 40 little chihuahua walks around the corner, and it's quite comical. Now you've got two smaller ones.
Yeah, even smaller. Callum wants to do a thing where it puts like a spiky collar and spiky cuffs around Blue, and then we'll call him Blutus for Brutus. Blutus.
Yeah, I'll have to put a picture of my Lucky up on you lot one day.
She
I
used
must
to be on the podcast, didn't she?
No, she went about. She was poorly on March the 23rd, and then we put her down on April the 23rd. She had to get put down.
Really?
Yep. Don't think she's ever had the honours of coming on the podcast.
Huh. The meme goes, streamer toddler spotted. Pitbull go. Oh. I'll have to look at that. Or if you could put it in the Discord.
That one's going to be for you, because that's going to go straight over my head.
Let me find it. I'll set. Yes, there you go. There you go. Send it in the Discord. I see ones where it's like, what was it? Pitbull, like, what was it? Oh, so there's like a picture of like a pit bull like doing like a little smiley pose at the camera. It says, feeling cute, might maul a toddler later.
Oh, no, that's naughty. That's naughty.
Because normally it's people post a picture like, feeling cute, might delete later.
Oh, right, okay.
It's just a take on that.
I've stopped, don't really bother with social media too much. Just me.
It's missing out on the memes. The memes, Auntie Ange.
I know.
I've been thinking of doing some updates soon. Here we go. Because I've got the Discord muted so it doesn't ping up on the thing. So, alright, let's get it up. Oh, 4-year-old spotted Pitbull go. Send the Pitbull on it. Oh, it's a video.
Blue.
Hang on.
Our poor little Blue gets chased by a freaking French bulldog all the time.
Yeah. Let's have a look. Is rotation on? Come on, do the rotate. No, it's not. Whatever. It's that little clip of the Pitbull. Oh my god.
It's funny, the guy. It's funny.
Oh my god. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, it's still funny though. That's good. I'm going to show that to Cam later. Oh, that's good. I'll show that to Callum and Romy maybe as well. Yeah, that'll be so funny. Thing of doing a bit of update recently. So, but before I get to that part, talking about Twitter.
Go on then.
The whole new, because the Musk has overtaken Twitter now.
Walks in with the kitchen sink.
Yeah, that was quite funny.
I'm going to see if he puts that Dr. Jordan Peterson back on. I just watched a clip of him today.
I am curious. I would like to see
if he's going to,
because I'm just new. I love whenever I'm in chat and it's just my name all the way up the list. Yeah. You take over, Caino. But because I'm always a nosy person, I like to watch chaos happen. So I like to see what goes on with Twitter, who gets brought back.
Someone else pictures in. Yeah.
See who else gets brought back on Twitter, just for the fun of it, and watch chaos happen.
Because Trump's supposed to come back on, isn't he?
Is he?
Yeah.
I have no idea. I don't know what's happening on that one. But I want to see the reactions if he does. I want to see what people's reactions would be, because that would be so funny.
He's sacked loads of staff, hasn't he? He sacked all the human rights staff. And Katie Hopkins done a piss take.
No, it's just that usually with tech companies and stuff, they tend to hire a lot of useless people that don't do much. And the point is, so then when groups need to get fired, they would fire the useless group while keeping the useful group. I think because they've got too many useless people that are doing the stuff, they just got rid of a whole bunch of them. And
again, right, Katie Hopkins took the piss out of him on a small clip. She's there drinking a glass of water, and she goes, "This is the tears of the 20 people that have been sacked from Twitter by Elon Musk." You know what it's like now to be cancelled for no reason, and you'll have that same feeling. And then she sips the water in between. It's quite funny.
Okay, I don't think some of them were related to that mob crowd. There, I think some of it is just because literally a person.
Yes, I know what you're saying, and I've heard what you said. What I'm just saying.
Okay, moving on.
Which she didn't say about the human right thing. I just saw the human right bit, and then I said, Katie Hopkins taking the piss out of the ones that have been sacked.
All right. Anyway, moving on.
Because they cancelled her off. See what he said, and they because she got cancelled off Twitter.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Anyway, what I was saying is just that some of those people aren't even responsible for that kind of stuff.
No, I know.
Anyway, well, I've lost what I was going to say now because you have to bring that in. So changes come to Twitter, whatever, I guess. I'm trying to vary over the years. I think he's far from the worst leader in America could have. I thought he was funny. Perfect for memeing. The meme president. But I'm curious who's going to come back, what the rule's going to be. But one of the things, the big drama at the moment is $8 to be verified. I know, right? It's Auntie Ange's fault, blame her. Yeah, the $8 to be verified. So as far as I know, is that people who want to be verified now have to pay $8 a month. And I think, I could be wrong though, but I think more of the average Joe can now pay to be verified. So, if I wanted to, I could. I mean, I'm not, because I'm not gonna. I don't really spend put my money towards that because it's gonna make no difference to me. Varied on what? Sorry, although if I had money to waste, I would just because I want to. Yeah, because it used to be you had to be a certain amount of followers, like a certain significant person, to get verified. I remembered what I was going to talk about now. I'll talk about that in a minute. But now everybody can. And the thing I like about that update is how the reaction is, because the mask is slipping a bit. Because it's like, when you used to be verified, it's like, oh yes, we are the elite. We are more equal than you. We matter the most. Because it's always like, oh yes, we're all equal people, but we're the more equal, you see. We're the... basically just saying we're better. So that's how it used to be. And it's like, our opinions matter more than yours because we've got the little badge that says otherwise. But now that their badge has lost value, now that anybody can have it, and it's like the plebs are now on the level playing field. And I want to see what happens there, because that's going to be so funny. Although I do think there's, if you change your name, I don't mean the handle, but your name, you should probably re-verify, because, someone verifies and then changes the name and then stuff, because this is the bit I remembered. So, and it's also funny because the whole Donald Trump coming back thing. So Count Dankula, doing his typical trolling thing, changed his name to Donald Trump, and he said it's good to be back. And what platform? That's Twitter. To Twitter to do the $8 to be verified on Twitter. So Dankula changed his name to being Donald Trump, making jokes saying it's good to be back, and just the reaction from people was so funny because they thought it was the actual Donald Trump that came back. He got in trouble though because what was it? You can't impersonate people while you're verified, which is fair enough. But that was funny to watch, briefly. What else has gone on? So $8 to be verified. But yeah, I like to see what happens there now that they've devalued the verified badge and brought the plebs up a level to kind of level the playing field a bit. And I feel like that's what's upsetting the verified people the most, is that now they're no longer as special as they thought they were on Twitter. It's gonna be so funny.
But what about all the celebs though that need the blue light? Because you have so many fake ones.
Well, that's the point. When you verify, you still have to show proof, and you have to be who you are to be verified. You can't just be verified and be someone else, like Count Dankula. He's verified. He pretended to be Donald Trump. He got his account suspended for a brief moment. Had to go back to being himself again. So that's the thing. But it was just funny. It was just funny to see chaos with that. I'm just looking forward to seeing what happens there. But speaking of $8 to verify, because a lot of people are going to be like, I don't want to do it because I don't want to give Musk money. Yeah. So I thought, what if instead of giving Twitter $8 to be verified, what if I make a tier on Patreon? The message didn't show up. Well, put it in Discord and I'll have a look. But what if instead of giving Twitter $8 to be verified, since a lot of people hate Musk and would rather protest and give it to somewhere else, I make a tier on Patreon, and I'll try and do like a little verified badge thing.
Yeah, well, why don't you do one as well on Twitter and say from them to do it, and then sport? I'll talk about it in a minute when my brain's into gear again.
Okay.
And instead of a little tick box, you have your little headphones.
Yeah, that could be a little badge. I'll do like a little headphones thing. I'll have to figure out how I can do it, like how I can do this kind of thing, but that'll be fun.
And then you go on Twitter, don't support Elon Musk with the tick thing. Come and do us on our Patreon and get this instead.
Time to make a verified Mindstorm Productions account on Twitter and cause carnage.
I just kind of just said that, haven't I?
We'll see about that.
Yeah.
We'll see about that.
And then you can go on Twitter going, how about instead of this, how about having one of this instead and sponsor me?
That's literally what I was going to do.
Yeah.
I was going to make a funny little thing for it. But yeah, so I'm thinking of because I'm going to update my Patreon anyway. I'm going to put some time in to sit down, re-go through everything, the tiers, and try and organise a bit better, the goals, the description, a new video to talk about it better to make more sense of it than my last one, which wasn't very good. So I'm going to update that, but I'm also going to add a tier, $8 to verify. And it'd be like £7 because that's what $8 to UK is £7. So that's going to be the new thing. I'm going to do that.
It can. But it's hot on the press.
And try see if I give you like a little headphone badge, and that'll be your verified badge. So how about that as a thing? So yeah, I'm going to try and do an update to my Patreon soon. Do some work to it. Make it better. Don't know how I'll be able to do anything when it comes to the chat though. I don't think I can, but I can put it on here. Me who subscribes to your Patreon but never looks at it. I know, right?
I don't mind that. I'm quite happy with people subscribing. I would say to people, you don't have to watch us, just like us. Don't have to watch, just like.
I do announcements on there sometimes of what I'm planning on doing for updates.
But he's not a proper stalker then if he doesn't look at everything.
Disgraceful, Caino.
You're a failed stalker.
Unbelievable.
Too busy playing magpipes, that's what it is.
So far,
Bagpipes.
So far, I think the only person that qualifies for the verification until I do the update is L. L, because L's on the, well, it's from Caino that helps out, but L is what is it? I think it's the member. Yeah, which is the £10 tier. As if Mindstorm was worth stalking. Wow.
Totally
Wow.
agree. It's not actually. It's boring.
Auntie Ange is now fired from the podcast.
But you can't fire me because I don't get paid. It's a bit like me being elected in with the town council. I can't get fired because I got elected in by the people.
Auntie Ange has made an involuntary leave.
I haven't.
Exactly, it's involuntary.
Yeah, I know, because it ain't going to happen. You'll be lost without me.
Are we sure about that? So,
I'm your sidekick to aggravate. And when these are aggravating you, I do
Give,
them aggravating you.
gave her like 2 hours because there was nothing to look at. Wow. Wow. Hey, speaking of which, of stalking and content and stuff, have you seen my new vlogs and seen the new drawing shorts? I've been trying to get in the shorts game recently. I'm also going to put stuff on TikTok. I'm just waiting to sort some stuff out. And it's going to go on a different
I
TikTok.
think they can hear Star licking your hand.
I will remove myself from all your media if Ange leaves.
Oh,
She's the heart and soul of this. Wow. You're just here to do the... wow.
No, he's here so you lot can be horrible to him. That's what it is.
No, I'm not here to be
Is.
bullied.
You are, that they need to be bullied. And I sit and I listen and I enjoy it.
Not accept the bullying.
I used to do all the talking at one stage.
If I had moderators, I'd have you
Take
banned.
over, and then you take over. I used to
Okay.
do the talking and the mucking about at one stage. I think I'm the one who does the daft things.
Unacceptable. Well, I guess on that note...
Oh, yeah, little Mars.
No,
we need to wrap up anyway.
Yeah, got stuff to do.
Because I've got to feed everybody.
Yes.
Feeding
You should-
time at the zoo.
Oh, speaking of updates, actually, quickly, I was able to now get my little handles on all my YouTubes. So now it's at Mindstorm Productions, at Mindstorm Gaming, and at Mindstorm Vlogs. You can now search me there, which is even better. Imagine being in charge and not having the power to personally ban me.
I know, it's great, isn't it? It's like him trying to get rid of me. It's like him when he moans at me when he's streaming. I pop my head in and he moans about it. The best one is that when I surprised him with Emily.
Change until you remove your unfair $8
I
fee.
turned around and I said to Emily, surprise him with it. And then he goes, oh, Auntie Ange's coming back upstairs, mute. And then realise it's Emily.
Wait, it's just like the rule of Twitter. You don't have to pay the fee. It's okay. You just don't get the badge.
Is that what you quoted?
Well, yeah, that's like the joke is like, hey, you can complain all you want. It will just cost you $8.
Come on, swaying again.
Your thumbs down and will not change until you remove the unfair $8 fee. You're not even paying a fee. You know what? I have an idea. Mindstorm, I have something in store for you. Oh, I'll look forward to hearing it then.
Who's that on?
Could probably mention it. It's coming up.
Oh.
Okay. Could mention it in the Discord because I'm start wrapping up. You will see you. Oh, okay. I look forward to it, and I won't. That's fine, Rob. There's no. But yeah, I'm gonna update my Patreon for that, so that'll be fun. I'm gonna do that. Okay, so yeah, I think that'll do it for today.
Yeah, I'm off to go and feed the animals. And his brother and his brother's girlfriend.
Wow. Huge thanks to everyone on Patreon.
And then I'll sort my little babies out later, which are the animals.
Wow. Go support on Patreon. Patreon.com/Mindstorm Productions. Help the channel grow. Help us become more powerful than ever. I mean, help us do more fun stuff. Huge thanks to Caino, L, Nggyunglydngraady, Pitybug, and Scary Mary for the support. Also, how would 8 stop the bots anyway? I don't know. I guess because you kind of have to prove you are who you are when you verify. And I guess, like, when you don't verify, people kind of ignore you more. So I'm definitely going to get ignored more on Twitter. More than what I'm already being ignored as.
I wouldn't pay it. I wouldn't. But I am tight-fisted that way.
Well, I'm curious to see what happens. Because I just like to see what happens. I like watching. I'm curious. Just to see, experimenting on the world, just watch what happens. See the chaos that goes on.
I know, I've got to go on YouTube and see what's going on in America. And see what's happening with Brazil. Are they winning or losing of this?
Yeah. Do you know what website? I'm the real fake Rob, badge or not. That whatever floats your boat, Rob. I'd be happy if I can go the rest of my life without ever opening Twitter. Oh, go for it. By all means.
I only had a Twitter because I did that bloody TV programme. Otherwise than that, I wouldn't really bothered with a Twitter.
I only mainly use Twitter just like for the occasional see what updates is going on in the world, and also just to kind of, clarify
the truth if a celebrity died. You go straight on Twitter and you can find out.
No, that as well. But I just kind of like give updates of what I'm doing lately as well. But I also post the same thing to Tumblr, so you can always follow my Tumblr. The Mindstorm Tumblr. Damn, I failed.
I just realised I can download.
Kaino's been on Twitter. He's failed already.
I can go on Rumble on my TV, can't I? Get the Rumble app. Instead of having it on my phone.
Okay. I didn't know that. Didn't know that.
No, I should do, shouldn't I, without going on my phone. I don't want all these apps on my phones. I like them on my phones. I do really do.
That's something we can sort out later. Well, if you go on Twitter, you can follow me instead. If you're going on Twitter, Caino. If you've already failed, you might as well go deep. Twitter was invented for people to troll me. I'm wicked famous. Watch Stand By Me and other great movies. I guess we could. The way Ange way just like, oh, anyways, got me cracking up. So, anyway, we're going to go now because we're delaying. Follow me on Twitter. I'm there. There's Auntie Ange. She's there. Spinal Tap. So there you go, another movie. You like your movies anyways. And we'll see you. Bye.
See you later.
Bye-bye. Don't forget to subscribe and like if you haven't. You better like this. You better like this goddamn video. Like this video and praise the headphones.
Saying that it feels right.